New York City is known by various nicknames, including Gotham, the Big Apple, and the city that never sleeps. It actually has more than 10 nicknames. That's just one of the many cool facts about New York that we'll learn as we search for the best places to study in New York. New York is perfect for more than just being the home of Wall Street and Broadway. There are multiple options of amazing places to study in New York due to its exceptional academic reputation. It has more top-tier universities per capita than practically any other city in the world. For more about this article, about conditions to apply and the instructions on how to apply, you can find out on our website, picascholarship.com, by clicking on the link in the description of this video. Also, you can find us on Facebook and you can like us if you want. It is the dream of many students to live and study in New York. However, most students know little to nothing about the state. We want to help with that. The places we will cover in this video are: the best places to read in New York. New York Public Library, Midtown. Winnock Coffee, Lower East Side. Tompkins Square Park, East Village. OST Cafe, Alphabet City. ABC Beer Company, Alphabet City. Metropolitan Museum of Art, Upper East Side. Cafe Minerva, West Village. 7 best places to study in New York. Columbia University in New York City. Cornell University. Barnard College. Hamilton College. New York University. University of Rochester. Marist College. In this editorial, we will talk about the best places where you can study in New York, why you should study in New York, what it costs to study in New York, the best places to read in New York, and many more. Knowledge of these will help any prospective student seeking to study and get scholarship in New York to make an informed decision. Why study in New York? Relocating to New York has always been linked with the pursuit of the American dream. People who go to New York to study tend to be on their path to personal and professional success, not neglecting the various immigrants who helped establish the city as a multicultural center. For students around the world, New York offers unrivaled educational and enrichment opportunities. Even though New York City's cost of living is much higher than the national average, the state has the largest subway system in the country, helping commuters in the tri-state area commute around to work and school. Many students travel to tertiary institutions in the New York metropolitan region, from moderately affordable residences in the suburbs of New Jersey or New York City. What are the career opportunities in New York? Digital media, finance, game design, software development, media and entertainment, computer hardware, marketing, and public administration are just a few of the many industries under development in New York City. Philip Morris, Samsung, IBM, Global Foundries, AOL, Taiwan Semiconductor, and Viacom have local offices or headquarters in New York City. Thomson Reuters Corporation, CBS, Time Warner, NBC Universal, The New York Times Company, ABC, and Fox are just a few of the city's media institutions and empires. The New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ are located in New York City. Internship programs allow students at New York City colleges to explore career alternatives while utilizing information from the classroom in the field. What to study in New York? With so many tertiary institutions to select from, you will be able to find a program that suits your needs in New York. The Big Apple offers excellent education, whether you are looking to study for a bachelor's degree, master's, or doctorate. There are top-tier programs available if you want to study medicine, business, the arts, or most other subjects that interest you. What is the cost of studying in New York? Each institution in New York sets its own tuition prices, which vary depending on what you want to study. New York is more expensive than the rest of the United States to study, with some programs costing more than $50,000 a year. New York's living expenses are considerably higher on average than in other parts of the country, so you'll have to budget for more items like food, lodging, and entertainment. Be sure to compare your budget to the cost of living and tuition at each college before enrolling in the programs. 7 best locations to read in New York. When you're dying to get out of the house or have too many distractions, here are some recommendations for places to read or study. Choosing the right location or the best places to study in New York can lead to a very productive day. It's also a great way to get to know the city. 1. New York Public Library, Midtown. The New York Public Library, located right between Times Square and Grand Central, is highly recommended for long-term study sessions, when you really need to stay focused. Although you'll have to leave your spot and relocate, when you need a caffeine fix mid-study, it's a great location if you're working on a large project. As you explore the vast collection of wonderful books in the library, take some rest. Working with people in the area can also help you stay focused. Despite the fact that many of the rooms are huge with beautiful high ceilings, you will be surprised how quiet they are even when full. Silently turn on the phone and ignore everything else while studying for a test. 2. Winnock Coffee, Lower East Side. This location is ideal for long-term studies or research. Although you may meet people catching up with friends to chat, most people are there for work. Due to the focus group around you, you will be motivated to finish your to-do list. You'll have access to fast Wi-Fi, as well as a plethora of computer outlets, so you don't have to fight for one. Plus the coffee and cakes are delicious. 3. Tompkins Square Park, East Village. Tompkins Square Park is a great place to read. It's surrounded by cafes and restaurants, so grab a bagel from Tompkins Square Bagels and a cup of coffee from 9th Street Espresso, and sit for a couple of hours on a seat in the shade of a tree. Although it is a small park, you can almost always find a free spot on a sunny day. You will be surprised by how quiet it is given its location. 4. OST Cafe, Alphabet City. You will enjoy reading or studying at OST Cafe. The coffee and cakes are delicious, and the tiny setting is light and airy. Some are reading, some are chatting with friends, and everyone is enjoying the flow of sunshine, say the owners on their website. In short, it's a lovely neighborhood hangout that's great for a sunny day. 5. ABC Beer Company, Alphabet City. The best place to read over a drink after a long day is this place. The soft lighting and plush leather chairs will give you that feeling of home. On weekdays, we recommend going early in the evening as it can get noisy and quite crowded later in the evening. It is a wonderful place to meet a friend and discuss concepts you are having issues with. This can be done over a beer and a plate of cheese. 6. Metropolitan Museum of Art, Upper East Side. The Metropolitan Museum of Art is a great place to have a brainstorming session. Find a quiet corner in one of the less crowded permanent collections rooms, where there will be fewer people, and seats where you can relax and write thoughts. Why not visit it on a rainy day, as you can easily spend a whole day here? Take the time to look at the art to relax and clear your mind. If you need to do a little research or look for something, bring your laptop and take a seat in one of the cafes. If you plan to spend the day there and want to eat well, the cafeteria offers excellent food. 7. Cafe Minerva, West Village. Another great place of study can be found here. There is free Wi-Fi and most of the people who are there during the day are there to study. The cafe has a low-key, modern vibe, and the food and drinks on offer are delicious. 7 Best Places to Study in New York. Your decision about places to study in New York could have a significant impact on your future. We have compiled a list of the best places to study in New York, based on their rankings for your convenience. Number 1. Columbia University in New York City. This remarkable institution that is located in New York City has 26 libraries and about 200 research centers. It has more than 15 schools and colleges, including the College of Dental Medicine, the School of Public and International Affairs, and the Graduate School of Architecture, Planning, and Preservation, making it one of the best institutions in New York. Barnard College, Teachers College, Jewish Theological Seminary, and Union Theological Seminary are affiliated with the university. Archaeology, Slavic languages, and the science of sustainability are among other important fields of study. Tuition varies from school to school and program to program. Transcripts, a letter of recommendation, a personal essay, and an activity list or resume are required for a freshman year. Number 2. Cornell University. Cornell, a private institute based in Ithaca, also has campuses, labs, and studios in places like New York City, Washington, D.C., Qatar, and Italy, to name a few. The university has 80 undergraduate majors, and more than 100 graduate programs to choose from. The College of Veterinary Medicine, College of Industrial and Labor Relations, and College of Human Ecology are among Cornell's notable colleges and universities. Atmospheric Science, China and Asia-Pacific Studies, and Fiber Science and Textile Design are examples of specializations. Transcripts, a recommendation from a counselor, 2 instructor evaluations, and a freshman writing sample are required. For some programs, you are also required to provide a portfolio of your work. Number 3. Barnard College. Barnard is a private institute based in New York City that only accepts female students. The university is also affiliated with Columbia University. Classical and Ancient Studies, European Studies, Human Rights, Neurology and Behavior, and Neuroscience and Behavior are among Barnard's approximately 50 areas of study. Students can also join one of the roughly 80 clubs on campus, which include pre-professional groups like the Barnard Psychological Society, and cultural groups like the Korean Students Association. Transcripts, a personal essay, a writing supplement, a letter of recommendation from a counselor, and 2 letters of recommendation from teachers are required. Additionally, you can complete an intake interview, submit a portfolio, and/or include up to 2 additional letters of recommendation if you want to beef up your application package. Number 4. Hamilton College. Hamilton College, a private liberal arts college in Clinton, emphasizes the value of writing, speaking, and thinking across disciplines. Approximately 2,000 students are currently enrolled in the university each year. Hamilton College has 44 majors and 57 areas of study to choose from. Film and media studies, geoarchaeology, and Russian studies are popular titles. Statistics, Latin American studies, and astronomy are just some of the minor ones available. Summer internships on campus, individual projects, and the university's senior program are options for students interested in research. Prerequisites for admission vary by school, but as a freshman applicant, you must submit transcripts and a minimum of 1 essay. Number 5. New York University. NYU, which was founded in year 1831 and is located in New York City, educates about 50,000 students each year. For the academic year 2021 to 2022, the university obtained more than 100,000 applicants. NYU has campuses in 13 locations around the world in addition to its main campus. Several online degrees and certificate programs are available at the university. NYU students can choose from more than 230 different fields of study. Metropolitan Studies, Anthropology and Linguistics, Medieval and Renaissance Studies, and Theater Writing are also popular titles. Tuition costs vary from school to school and program to program. You must submit transcripts and other materials as needed by your selected program as a freshman candidate. Number 6. University of Rochester. Rochester is a private institute in the city of the same name that educates more than 12,000 students each year, while maintaining a low student-teacher ratio of 10:1. Students have many opportunities to participate in research, with more than 75% of college students carrying out student research projects. The Warner School of Education, the Simon School of Business, and the Eastman School of Music are among the university's schools and colleges. A BA in Bioethics, a PhD in Optics, a BA in American Sign Language, or a Master of Science in Epidemiology are among the notable school degrees. You must submit a recommendation from the counselor, academic transcripts, and a recommendation from the teacher to apply as a freshman applicant. The Eastman School of Music has its own application, process and modus operandi. Number 7. Marist College. Marist College, based in Poughkeepsie, also has a campus in Florence, Italy. Marist College enrolls approximately 6,400 students annually. A writing center, professional services, and a multicultural affairs center, and are among the academic resources available to students seeking to study at Marist College. The School of Communication, the School of Management, and the School of Social and Behavioral Sciences and Arts are among the 7 schools offering nearly 50 degrees. Marist also offers an online Master of Business Administration and other online degree programs that are offered completely online. You must submit a letter of recommendation from your counselor, transcripts, a personal essay, and any other additional materials requested by your selected program as a freshman candidate. Conclusion. New York is diverse and huge, making it an intriguing location to study and live. Thousands of students travel to the Big Apple annually to enjoy an improved quality of life while receiving a first-class education. Frequent questions. Career opportunities in New York? Biotechnology, finance, media and entertainment, digital media, game design, software development, computer hardware, marketing, and public administration are just a few of the many industries under development in New York. Why study in New York? Studying in New York can set you up for professional and personal success, as can many of the immigrants who helped establish the city as a multicultural center. What is the cost of studying in New York? Each institution in New York sets its own tuition prices, which vary depending on what you want to study. By the way, don't forget to click on the subscribe button as well, so you will receive updates from us. That's it for now. Thank you for watching this video. Bye.